them that we're not showing this particularly for any other reason. So they might be just being honest, but at the same time, it looks like very suspicious that they would just have to bring up that fact. They could just, highlight it. Oh, look, they did the ray gun, and then they did this. So why exactly would they do that? Could it be potentially because this map is somehow related to Origins, and maybe this is just like a reference to it, and we're not actually having a staff? My theory, and I've seen some people even talking about this already, is that potentially we're gonna have a wonder weapon that could have different ammos, different ammo mods. So essentially, it would be the staff, although you would consider they are 4 different staffs. Imagine, for example, here on the swords, right? They talk about how you had 4 different wonder weapons for this map. So we know for a fact that it is still one base sword, but they are considered 4 different main wonder weapons. And so my theory is, because they don't mention about that, and we only see here a little brief mention of potentially what would be the wonder weapon of this new map. What if this is similar to the Firebase, not Firebase Z, sorry. Oof, I forgot. It's the first map of Cold Wars, the one that brings the old map, the really old map of zombies, and it's snowing. You have the underground base, and you have that main weapon, which can then have different ammo mods, different weapon ammo types. So what if that's the case? What if it is similar to a staff, right? And maybe that's the thing. And the reason why I'm also so heavily implying that there could be a connection here between all of this is because if you look, these statues resemble a lot the statues we see in the bottom of the excavation site of Origins, and nothing really stops us from imagining that maybe Origins is somehow related. I mean, this is technically speaking in France, and it was a long time ago in like the Second World War, no, First World War, sorry. And I'm not very good with history, even though I do like some of these things and talking about them. But I definitely know that that was in France because it was one of my favorite maps, so that's definitely hard to forget. And since we, for example, here on Citadel des Morts, you are in France, not only is... What is that? Oh, hi. Not only is the map, named in French, but this is in France as well. So, I mean, one thing leads to another. So you can see how I would imagine I continue to join Origins to this. But regardless, like, why would they be mentioning about the staff? Why would this happen to be potentially here a thing related to Origins? We've seen some of the pictures, we've seen the mentions that on Warzone you could see the model. It's all going to be underground. So what if Origins could potentially now be underground, almost like an excavation site, some mines? You're like, this has been buried because over time it's just more stuff has been accumulating on top, and maybe that's exactly the reason why now it's completely buried. And maybe this is a different version of Origins, right, on this universe. So it's similar but somehow has its own twists. Maybe there are not 4 different staffs. Maybe there's just one staff that can change between ammos, and maybe we're going to find that out. Maybe we're going to find about the model of the original staffs, and we can build one staff and then just apply whatever ammo mod we want to it, and we can replicate this very same staff as many times we wanted. And then maybe every single one of the 4 players can have the same ammo mod, or maybe they're forced to have 4 different ammo mods, almost like this. Although, if I'm not mistaken, I believe on the map I was talking about, Cold War, you could have 4 players with the same ammo type. But I might be mistaken. You guys can go ahead and tell me down below. Another thing has been mentioned quite a lot is potentially some packs coming in together, some collabs. I've seen already some pictures of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've seen brief mentions of Doom Guy, and also his weapon, the saw and everything. I would not be surprised we would get to see some weapons, skins, and such that resemble, like the blunderbuss and so on. And what was the other one? I think it was from Halo, if I remember correctly. And that would make sense since, I mean, wasn't Activision bought by Microsoft? And as you know, Xbox is owned by Microsoft, so one thing leads to another. So I would not be surprised at all. It would be more for selling on skins and multiplayer and so on, but still, I would definitely not mind spending some COD points onto Doom Guy or, the Master Chief to just be playing here some zombies. It'd be hella weird, but it definitely is a cool thing. There's also mentions, apparently, of the Ray Gun Mark II for some reason. Now, that I do not know if that is real or not. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. This is not going to be too far ahead. We're getting closer and closer as we speak of getting to this reality, so I guess we can just wait a couple more days, and any sort of news or confirmations that might come out, I might do another video about it, okay? And you guys are more than welcome to join me in here on the channel. You can follow, you can drop a like if you want to help me out with the algorithm or not. And if you have any other further information I might have missed during the video, you can also go ahead and tell me down in the comments below, and I'll maybe mention it on the next time that I do a video, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much most of the information I have. I've seen some matchups of potentially the pictures for the banner. Of the banner for Season 2. Although I would definitely have to confirm their if they're true or not. I would not be surprised somebody must have done like a Photoshop, just copy and paste the pictures onto it just to make it look real, and then it's not actually real. Also, if you're wondering as to what I'm doing right now, I'm actually grinding for skins of headshots, as I said. This one's very close to 2,000. And essentially, I'm doing the tactic that I've mentioned on my previous Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies video. Not the one with the oil and the fire, just the placing the artifact there, and then just be on the room down below with having more zombies spawning at the same time. Ah, shit. I needed 50 more. Can anybody drop me some salvage, please? Salvage, senor? Thank you. We're just gonna go ahead here and do this. So it doesn't kill zombies, it slows them down, allows me to pack them up together a bit more. And instead of going for a jug, I don't need that yet. We're gonna go ahead and get that beautiful bad boy there to get more salvage, because I decided to do a different build for this weapon. Now we go here, we place that there. You're here, and as you see, it was pretty easy to do this. You can do this at any time by yourselves. We have here quick revive behind me, which allows me to essentially just purchase that at any time. Even if I just lost it. And nice, I can also get armor 3. It's right next door. So as you see here, more salvage because of scavenger perk and more points as well. Oh yes, gimme. But yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. If you guys have any other further theories or leaks, and I just fucked that up, just please go ahead and let me know, and I'll talk about them in the next video, okay? Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.